To present our next award, I'm pleased to welcome one of the 2013 Leadership Award winners, honored for his longtime advocacy of a healthy, green, fair, and affordable food system through his work at the W.K. Kellogg Foundation and as the director of the Food and Environment Program at the Union of Concerned Scientists. Please welcome Ricardo Salvador.
I also am very honored to be in this room with all of you this evening, and particularly I'm honored to present the honoree that has been assigned to me. I want to begin by, first of all, acknowledging and thanking the Beard Foundation, not only for holding this event, but also for the very important principle that is manifest here this evening of recognizing the broad diversity that makes up the food system. Not only in the obvious ways, geographical and ethnic, but also in terms of age. So I hope that my friends Mark and Ben and Michael and Karen don't take offense at the following comment. But in Navina, Khanna, what we have is someone who's at the ascendant point of the arc of her career. And is literally the future of the food movement. Now, I want to say a few things about why many of us stand to benefit from the much good work that Mark has already alluded is before many of us in Navina's contribution to that. So I've had the privilege to be working with Navina for a number of years. She is a rare person that actually integrates a number of skills, and let me just describe a few of them. We don't have enough time here to go on at length, but she's a person that's been to school on 3 different continents. So she has seen different cultures. She is a person that also learns in a way that's very different from the majority of us, being kinesthetic. So what she learns goes through her body. You know, she does yoga. You'll see when she comes up here that she has the bearing, but she also has that bearing in terms of leadership. And the reason is that even though she is a kinesthete, she is also very analytical, and she's able to marry these 2 skills in a very harmonious way. And one of the reasons why it is such a pleasure and also inspiring to be able to work with her is that she sees no obstacles in terms of the work that needs to be done. She is collaborative by nature. And let me give you just one example of that. Her undergraduate degree was done at Hampshire College. Many of you who are familiar with Hampshire know that they break the norms in many different ways, so there are no grades, there's no senior thesis. The project that she did, in order to summarize her learning, was a collaborative dance and theater performance involving 27 different artists. And what it attempted to do was to show the role of agriculture in human civilization as synthesized by Indian cosmology, Mayan cosmology, and modern industrial agriculture. So when she looks at the problems of the food system, where most of us see complexity and insurmountable difficulty, she says, literally, we need to focus on real solutions. This movement needs to have strategies. We need to find how to collaborate. We need to divide labor and get to work, which is why I, for one, am hanging for life onto her coattails. So let's watch this vignette. I have probably the easiest job in describing Navina to you because no matter what superlatives I choose to use, when you see the vignette and when you see her in person, you will see that it is much better than anyone can capture in words. So let's watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Navina Khanna, the future of the food movement.
Too kind. All right. Well, like many people have said, this is a room full of incredible people, and I feel really honored to be sharing this award, this stage, with so many giants of the food movement. You've all made my job way easier. Thank you for that. There's a Chipko saying. The Chipko were the original tree huggers from India. And they say that young people can see farther because they stand on the shoulders of their elders. So I honor my political ancestors, my blood ancestors. I'm also thrilled to be joined here by my blood family, my parents and my sister who are here and who have supported me through everything. My family is from a region that's named for its 5 rivers, but those rivers have been contaminated or dried up because of chemically intensive agriculture. Corporate-driven, profit-driven agriculture. I live in a city that is famous for its violent crime, but where diet-related chronic disease is the leading cause of death in low-income neighborhoods. And I have friends who work in the fields, who work in schools, who work in corner stores, who work on Capitol Hill. And my friends who are having kids right now are the ones who are giving birth to that first generation that has a shorter life expectancy than their parents. So we're really feeling the impact of our broken food system. We're really feeling the urgency of right now. And we're also doing something about it, right? So the work that I do, the work that all of us does, is only possible because we're part of a community of thousands of people who are reclaiming their cultures, right? And creating life-affirming, real solutions that do indeed hold life as the most valuable and sacred thing. We're rising up together, and we know that whatever we do, if we're actually going to transform food systems, if we're actually going to win, it's actually going to take all of us, right? It's going to take every one of us using all of the power that we have, the networks that we have, the resources that we have, working together, and that our survival is actually, we can only survive if we actually see ourselves as connected to one another, right? Our survival is contingent on us seeing our struggle as one. So I'm really grateful to be in community with all of you. I am humbled to accept this award. And in the spirit of community, in the spirit of us being in the same struggle, I actually want to invite everyone to stand up with me for a minute. And join me in a chant. So we'll do a call and response. This is what an organizer does. This is the words of Assata Shakur. So, it is our duty to fight. It is our duty to win. We must love and protect one another. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Thank you.